life, love shopping. It's time for some order in the courts.
Dun, dun, dun. Well, Chef Gordon Ramsay is being sued by his employees for being overworked and underpaid. So, will he win or will he lose this lawsuit? We asked attorney Bobbie Celler to explain this and a few others involving A-list stars.
And life, love, and the law. Life gets real for Curb Your Enthusiasm star Jeffrey Garland, who ends up behind bars for apparently smashing another driver's window over fighting over a parking spot. The question has been, will he get into some more trouble? And earlier this morning, it was found out that the authorities are not going to press charges for vandalism. My best legal advice I can give to drivers, or Jeff for that matter, is just to take a breath, relax, and deal with your situation. You never know if that driver you're beeping in front of or have an argument with is going to end up pulling out a gun, and that might be the end of your life. So I think it's important to just really take a second and reflect before you end up behind bars and spending a lot more time there before you could actually find another parking spot. From the curb to the kitchen, things are getting heated for celebrity chef Gordon Ramsay, who's known at yelling at people.
Look at me in the eyes! No, I am! You are! Donkey! No.
He's being sued by several employees for claiming that they were underpaid and overworked and had to work through their actual meals at lunch. Now, depending on the relationship the employer has with the employee can actually go ahead and sue that employer for unfair employment practices. This could result in unpaid wages and in other types of civil penalties. So if you're in this type of situation, which seems to be a hot issue, you want to make sure that you seek an employment attorney and make sure that you're getting paid for all of your time. What I would want to do if I was Gordon Ramsay's attorney is take a look and see if there's any agreements there which claim that they're salaried employees and exempt under state and federal law. And finally, R&B singer Miguel has one of his fans singing the blues. As he jumped from a performance from one stage to another, he actually kicked one of his fans and she slammed her head against the platform. She's claiming that she has brain injuries and cannot take final exams, although her attorney is claiming that she's not going to end up suing at this time. What this is really going to come down to is damages. How hurt, if at all, was that fan? Although this happened and he was wrong, he had a responsibility to make sure everybody was safe. But if she was not actually injured and doesn't see a neurologist or some other type of physician to prove the damages that she suffered, then it looks like he's going to be off the hook. Now, if you have any questions about this injury or any personal injury for that matter, make sure you email us at questions@cellerlaw.com. That's questions@cellerlaw.com.
I cringe every time I see that.
I know.
Oh, it's so scary.
It's weird, though, because they interviewed her right after that happened. Like, they swept her backstage, and she seemed fine. But, I mean, anything happens with a celebrity, you know they're going to get sued.
Oh, yeah.
Right? They're just like a walking target.
I think he should just offer to pay for any of her medical bills.
Yeah,
and then you avoid the lawsuit altogether.
Is the thing that they're saying. So there's nothing to pay for. And then the Gordon Ramsay thing, Morgan made a good point. She's like, so they're suing for being overworked, but not for being talked to like that.
I'm like, if he talked to me like that, I'd probably be suing.
I would not just sit there and be like, yes, sir, whatever you say, sir. I
That
would be like,
job, though, just the fact that you're working for Gordon Ramsay is payoff, right?
Yeah,
I mean, I know they don't make
you
a
would
lot,
think. Who knows?